Hello, this is Daniel Grady with a quick look at the markets for today, Monday, April 28th. We have a somewhat relaxed start to the week on the economic calendar. Coming up today at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we have pending home sales from the United States. And then in the evening at 10:45, we have trade balance from New Zealand, which could generate some volatility in the Kiwi. Most of the news that's expected to have a major impact on the markets today is going to be revolving around continuing corporate earnings season, with many corporations reporting their first quarter earnings before and at the end of the trading session. Moving over to the markets, the S&P 500 dropped by 0.8% on Friday. This is within our expectations, as investors were expected to consolidate their positions leading into the weekend. And also, we still have continuing concerns over valuations, which have been pretty much the theme for the entire year. We had a significant drop in the Nasdaq, for example, which has a strong tech stock component, and that generates the most concern over valuations. During the Asian session, Asian stocks also continued down the downside. The only market that closed up was Sydney, and that was just marginally. We have continuing concern over the situation in the Ukraine and how the strong potential of new sanctions against Russia are going to affect markets. Going into the session today, S&P 500 futures were trading up and down during most of the session, and at the moment are pretty much unchanged. So it shows some market uncertainty where investors see the markets going today. The euro, moving over to the euro here, the euro hasn't managed to get above 138.40 for a couple weeks now. This is turning into a pretty strong resistance level, and then on the downside we have support at 137.60. We don't have any major news here that might have a significant impact on this currency pair. Same situation with the pound, which has been trading pretty much sideways for the last couple of days after pushing to a new high since 2011 here at 168.40. It's encountered some resistance here at 167.90. Sorry, some support here, 167.90. However, that support is pretty weak, and we won't be looking for strong support here until 167.50. Moving over to the yen. The yen got on Friday continued to move below 102.30, which had been a really weak support level. It has a slight uptick. There's a slight uptick here in early trading, but the trend at the moment is on the downside towards support here at 101.75 at the moment, and then we have resistance at 102.75. And then finally we have gold, which continued to move higher. And this is mostly in response to demand for safe haven assets, particularly again with the concern over the situation in Ukraine. As we were expecting, it came up to close to 1,310, which is our current resistance level. With how risk trends develop, might push gold further higher above that. And then we have resistance at 1,280 at the moment. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and happy trading.